Hello and welcome. Today we're going to have a quick look at the decorations contest that's coming up on Howrse soon, and it's currently in testing on Preprod. So it's an Easter contest and the premise is quite simple. You have lots of eggs that you decorate. When you first start, this is what you get, the intro on how you play. So you get prizes, divine fragments to unlock the new divine horses and unlock new eggs to decorate. You can get decorations by logging in 3 per day, taking your horse for a ride 4 per day, and registering your horse for competitions 4 per day. Now, the thing with these is that isn't specified here. Maybe it'll change before it makes it onto the live version. But currently, you get lines for logging in. You get shapes for rides, and each type of shape corresponds to a different ride. So if you're not getting different shapes, try doing different rides with your horses. So like beach as opposed to forest or mountain, and you'll get different shapes. And then you get figures for registering in competitions. And again, there are 10 different figures, and each corresponds to a different type of competition. And I quite like this here, that you only need to register for a competition. You don't need to actually win one, because especially with the competitions being so messed up right now, it's a lot more useful and easier to get hold of those decorations than actually having to win all of the competitions. Now, this is something that they've added and wasn't here earlier. There are flash sales, so you can buy extra decorations. Then you have your new divines, which are the pastry divines, and they're basically the same as the others. So you can breed them to get a Hanoverian, Lipizan or Holsteiner. And other than that, they follow the exact same as all the other pastry divines. And horseshoes. And then you can start. So I'll just show you flash sales. It's actually one every... The time drops slightly, I believe, every single time, but roughly every 2 days you can buy a new item, and you can see they're all different shapes, lines, figures, etc. So no, that's not what I want. What did I want? I don't know what I wanted. Basically, when you decorate each egg, you get divine fragments. You need 800 to win Black Forest Cake, and then you need an additional 1,000 to win the second one, which I'm not going to try pronounce because it will sound wrong. So your meter fills up to 800, and then it will reset the meter again for this second one, which wasn't immediately clear when we first started, but maybe made clear now. There is a tutorial egg, which you are given decorations for, and then you get into the actual eggs. There are 15 different ones, 5 little ones, 5 medium ones, and 5 big ones, each in a different colour. They each require a certain amount of lines, shapes, and figures. Each doesn't matter which specific shapes, lines or figures, so you can use any you like, which is a lot more useful and different to some of the other decorating contests that we've had, and I quite like that freedom. And then as a reward you get some divine fragments, and then you choose a second reward. So if we just have a quick look through, so the first one gets you 10 fragments, and then you choose 50 carrots or 50 mash, or 20 mash even. Second one, 10 fragments, and then you can choose one of the saddle cloths. 10 fragments, bridle and saddle, equus or flax seeds. They'll bring back the companions in this one, we believe. So the hen is an option, or the option of extra fragments. Pluto's parchment, Hypnos blanket, Achilles heel, bunny, another companion, more vintage apples. Ostrich, which is a brand new companion, I believe. So this is completely new for this contest, so that'll be quite exciting. And then the final one, you get Titan's Challenge, 50 extra dust, or Hestia's Gift. So we'll go in and have a look at how it actually works. So you can either choose to auto-complete the egg, which will cost you 110 passes. I would recommend never auto-completing. I'll do a bit of a talk through of the maths afterwards, because I think I've worked it out. But don't use autocomplete unless you want to just rush through and have lots of passes to spend. So you literally just drag. Some of these are still glitching. It's interesting. And as you can see, there's lots of different options. And then you drag the figures on, and I think they've actually made some of them a bit small. Then before you can go any further, you choose what you want and then confirm it, and it's done. There will be a My Eggs page to have a look at and see all of your designs. So if you like making them all look all pretty, you'll have a nice page to look at them all from. Currently doesn't exist, but there are 3 slots. I believe that one will initially be closed, and once the community has decorated enough eggs, then the rest will open. Let's just have a look at the last one for a difference. So yeah, they don't always, like these don't always center. You have to place them quite exactly. It's still a little glitchy, just from testing, but yeah, so they get a little bit crowded. I haven't really been bothering with, some of these just really don't like staying on. They can get more than a little crowded sometimes. But on the whole, it's quite nice. It's quite chill. And they've now made some of them a little smaller. No, I take that back. It looks like they've made some of the decorations a little smaller, but others are still absolutely massive. I don't know if they'll completely change that before it goes. And so then you choose these things. So the other thing is that each egg requires you to decorate other eggs in order to let them be unlocked. You unlock the first one by doing the tutorial. You unlock the next 3 by decorating the first one. Then the 5th one, you need to have decorated 1 more. You need to have decorated 3 eggs to unlock the 6th one, 4 to unlock the 7th, 5 to unlock the 8th, 6 for the 9th one, 7, and then you need to have decorated 9 for the 11th one, 12 for the 12th one, 14 for the 13th one, 16 for the 14th one, and 19 for the 15th one. So in total, if you go through and want to decorate every single egg and get all of the rewards, you need to have decorated 20 eggs in total. Now, I've made a sort of list, and if you decorate every single egg once, and the first one 4 additional times, because you get 10 dust from completing the tutorial, then you can get Black Forest for free, because with the number of lines, shapes and figures you get free each day, you get enough that if you buy, I think, 4 lines you'll need from the flash sales, if you manage to get every single figure or decoration from logging in every day and a few from the flash sales, then you'll be able to get Black Forest completely free. That's also if you take the dust option with every single egg that you decorate that offers a second amount of dust for free. If you don't take the dust and take other prizes, so if you took the Titans Challenge like I just did instead of the 50 dust, then I think then you're down about 150 dust. I can't remember how I did my maths, but I think you might be able to get Black Forest free anyway. If not, I think it's maximum 2 packs that you'll need to buy if you don't take the extra Divine Dust. So I don't know how much the individual decorations cost, but we've been having decoration packs available, and they get you 2 lines, 3 shapes and 3 figures for 95 passes. So this is definitely the best deal over auto-completing, because I don't know if you noticed when I did the bigger egg, as you go through the egg sizes, the bigger the egg, the more it costs to auto-complete it. So definitely don't auto-complete. Wait until the weekends when pack promotions are on. So I believe that you can get Black Forest for free provided you use the flash sales. And that's also providing that you use the first egg. You decorate the first egg multiple times, 4 extra times I think, in order to unlock the final egg, and all the other eggs that require more than just the previous egg before it being decorated. If you decorate any that require more decorations than that, then you'll need to start buying more decorations. Then for the second Divine, it's 1,000 dust, and I believe, well, if you do egg 13 or 14, they both get you 100 dust for 6, 8 and 8 decorations. So you need 60, you would need to do it 10 times to get 1,000 dust. So 60 lines, 80 shapes and 80 figures. And that is just under 27 packs that you would need, which is 2,565 passes. If the packs differ, or if you've managed to work out different numbers, or you've done it differently, you have things left over from getting Black Forest, then it might be slightly less. If you've decorated eggs that, you know, have more lines, technically, if you take both dust from here, I don't know why I keep saying dust, it's Divine Fragments, but dust is in the luck item, so I suppose that's why I'm saying it. It is technically the best deal to get the dust from here for that many decorations, but then you pass up on loads of other gifts that you could be getting, whereas in these you could be getting lots of Equus, Philosopher's Stone, Hero's Pack, you could be getting Magic Hat or Harmony Pack. So it is the better deal to go for this one, and then you get loads of items along the way. And also it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. You're not actually going to be getting that many more fragments per decoration. I have worked out how many fragments you get per decoration for each one, and therefore which ones are most cost efficient to open. That is in order of unlocking them until you unlock the next one. They are the most efficient ones. So the most efficient ones to open is the first one until you open the 4th one. When you open the 4th one, that's the most efficient. Then the 5th one if you take the extra dust. Otherwise, if you don't take the extra dust, it's the 6th one. Then that is the same amount as the 8th one, will also get you the same amount of fragments per decoration if you get the extra fragments. Then it's the 9th one until you get to the 11th one if you take the extra fragments. If you don't take the extra fragments, then the 9th one is still the best one to be doing until you unlock the 12th one. Then the 13th and 14th, and finally the 15th if you take the extra fragments. Otherwise, keep doing the 14th and 13th ones for the most fragments per decoration. I think that's pretty much everything involving the contest. I'll just quickly show you the big one. The autocomplete cost is 200 passes. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer them as much as I can. And please also keep in mind that this is all on pre-prod and we're still testing, so things may change. This isn't necessarily exactly what you're going to get on the actual event, but I hope this has sort of given you an idea of what to expect and what's coming up, and that you're all excited for this new event, because in my opinion it's quite a good one. I really like that we are actually able to choose what prizes we get. You know, coloured tack here, getting to choose which colour you need in case you need a specific one to unlock the bonus. Hope you found this useful, and I'll catch you later. Bye!